think one of the challenges for the police department is in the area of staffing. There's just simply too much turnover, in my opinion, for the younger officers, because they come in, they get experience, and then they move on to bigger departments where they have more opportunities for promotion and more interesting assignments. And it's difficult to recruit and train. And so I think that's an ongoing problem. And part of what fuels that is that the salaries and particularly the retirement benefits are not commensurate with what they can find in other larger police departments. And I think that's something that the city could fix and would probably help alleviate that problem.
There is outdated technology in the police department, and it interferes with transparency. Transparency is important for community trust. Data collection is insufficient. The City of Piedmont's website is difficult to navigate and to sometimes gain access to, and that's where the data would be collected and be available to the public. Chief Bauer's commitment to transparency can only be achieved through robust data collection and analysis.
My point of view, one of the largest challenges for the Piedmont Police Department is their current lack of adequate and compliant facilities for the police department. One of the challenges that I witnessed as a department head with the Piedmont Police Department is their ability to continue to recruit highly competent personnel within the challenges faced by Piedmont's uniqueness.
So the challenges for the department are that Piedmont is a very small town surrounded by a much larger city, Oakland, and while that provides innumerable benefits, it also has its challenges. The city of Oakland has many more challenges than we have in Piedmont in terms of policing. I think that the department in Piedmont does a really good job of being a partner to Oakland, and they are able to receive great training. But I do believe it's a challenge for Piedmont because the community here has a very high expectation for responsiveness to crime, and they have an expectation that if there is a crime that occurs, the criminals are going to be caught, and that's not always possible. But the department does the best that they can.
Another challenge that the Piedmont Police Department is facing is, given recent events and societal pressures, to be honest in evaluating where improvements can be made within the department's policies and personnel.
Another challenge that the department has faced over the decade that I've been paying attention is with trying to educate the community about what are criminal activities and what is circumstances under which a community member should call 911 and report something they think might be criminal activity. It's been challenging for the community to learn the difference between wanting to over-report and wanting to actually not engage in any type of racial profiling. And I think the department has a big challenge in that regard, but they have also really made great strides in the last 10 years in educating the community about calling the police in order to describe criminal behavior and not personal characteristics necessarily of a suspect.